85 years ago, 24 key men founded the Airline Pilots Association. Their combined goal was to stop companies from pressuring pilots and improve aviation safety and security for all. Their motto was "Schedule with safety," because it was indeed a matter of life and death. Sadly, more than half of those key men died in treetops and fog, in swamps and fields. All too common aviation accidents that defined the early days of the airmail industry became the catalyst for much-needed change. 85 years later, their safety-focused legacy lives on in ALPA's Air Safety Organization, the largest non-governmental aviation safety organization in the world. Powered by hundreds of airline pilots and backed by professional staff, they all carry the same passion that began 85 years ago, the galvanizing dedication to serve their fellow airline pilots and the traveling public. Today, ALPA devotes nearly $8 million a year to improving aviation safety, security, and pilot assistance initiatives, and annually provides more than 6,000 hours of training for hundreds of our pilot representatives in the United States and Canada, in a variety of areas including aviation safety and security, accident investigation, bloodborne pathogens, professional standards, critical incident response, airport safety, and more. They keep the 2.4 million passengers and 54,000 tons of cargo that North American pilots fly through the sky every day safe and secure. Thousands of airline pilots voluntarily protect their cockpits as federal flight deck officers, the last line of defense. ALPA has increased security and reduced the amount of time that passengers and pilots spend in security lines through its successful advocacy for and ongoing involvement in the Known Crew Member Program. And pilots continue to push back on legislation or regulations that could impede the safety or security for flight crews and the flying public. For the past 85 years, the results of the outstanding work of ALPA pilots has been seen in the air and on the ground, when carefully evaluating improvements to an ever-changing air traffic control system, and when taxiing towards safer runways and airports. In one level of safety and security and flight and duty time rules for all. In advocating the responsible transport of lithium batteries and other dangerous goods. In calling for the safe introduction of unmanned aircraft into shared airspace to ensure that airline operations remain safe. In addressing the new age of security threats, including cybersecurity and social media. And in the cabin air you breathe and how your airline pilot trains for upset recoveries. ALPA's goals are constantly pushing the envelope of aviation safety, security, and pilot assistance. They sometimes take decades to achieve. But our dedication never falters, and aviation safety and security perseveres because ALPA is always powered by pilots.